I know the exact moment that magic found me.
Magic stuff!
But I never would have guessed where that would lead. Parents, be very careful what you get your children. I'm from Brooklyn, which has a rich magic history that I like to explore. My buddy and I put on a show right here next to this historic carriage house. 100 years ago, this eccentric scientist fooled the greatest magicians of the day, including Houdini. And it happened right here. I love being surrounded by that history. A lot of preparation goes into magic. I work on it everywhere. Putting in those hours is part of my aspiration. Not just to fool you, but to be one of the greats. Penn, Teller, what I'm here to show you, it's not a coin trick, it's not a card trick. I think it's something that you've never seen before.
And if you've never seen it, it just might fool you.
The next magician messing with Penn and Teller is Alexander Boyce.
Thank you very much. There are obviously a lot of secrets in the world of magic. And I think it's finally time we revealed the big secret here at Fool Us. What do you say, Alyson?
Sure.
Now, the truth is, you're more than just a host. You're actually a magician yourself.
Really?
And I know you're modest. I know you'll try to deny it. But I think it's finally time the world knows. So I want to see if you can fool Penn and Teller.
Ooh, okay.
So, did you happen to bring with you an antique 5-inch miniature sword with a hand-carved hilt?
You know, I left that at home
Out
today.
of all the days.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
so sorry.
you know what? I brought mine.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Great.
Take a look at the blade, the handle, and the pointy end. Make sure it's exactly what it's supposed to be. In addition, did you bring with you an ornate mahogany display with 2 fine brass fixtures and an opulent velvet covering bag?
Oh my gosh, I left that back at home too.
Don't worry, I did.
I'm so forgetful today.
Let's get to take a look at this as well. Make sure there's no slits or holes or any trap doors there in the bag.
Okay.
So you've looked at the sword. Is the bag just a bag?
Looks like just a bag.
Now, that will go with this. Thank you for examining all of this. By any chance, Alyson, did you happen to bring with you today a Baroque handbell with a birch handle?
You know, it was at the cleaners.
You left. Guess
Yeah.
what, though?
What?
I brought mine.
Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. There you go.
Well, you didn't bring anything with you. What do you have? Why, so you have your ring.
Yes.
Does it slip off, or do we need the sword to cut it off? It does slip off. Well,
Yes.
that's convenient. Would you please pick up the bell
Yes.
and ring the bell over my hand? Because it would be one thing for somehow the ring to appear here and be gone there. And if we stopped right now, Penn and Teller might say, well, it's nice, bit of sleight of hand. They'd be right. So we need to eliminate sleight of hand entirely. Did you happen to bring with you today a small, lavish wooden case with delicate inlay work in the style of the American arts and crafts movement of the turn of the century?
Really forgetful this morning.
Don't worry, I did.
Oh, thank goodness.
This way, no sleight of hand possible. Your ring inside the jewelry box. Can't do anything with it now. So at this point, you very thoroughly examined the fabric. You're very acquainted with the item in the box, and you have the bell. It's time to begin. Would you pick up the bell and ring it over the box? Maybe just a shorter ring. Oh, yes. Alyson, you can hear the ring is gone. You can see the ring is gone, gone, gone from the box, gone from my hands. You don't have it, do you?
Nope.
Oh, don't worry, there's more. Just ring it over the bag now. And as you might have guessed, it does appear underneath the fabric, but not just that. It appears speared on the center of the sword. Yes or no, Alyson? Is that your ring trapped there on the center of the blade?
Yes.
The magic of Alyson Hannigan.
Hey. And Alexander. That was very impressive.
Thank you. Well, same to you. How did you do that with the bell?
Just a secret. Is it something you've just always known you've wanted to do your whole life?
Yeah, it's the only thing I ever done. I remember being 10 or 12 and sitting in that first row of the mezzanine there watching the show.
Oh.
And so it's such a treat to be part of this now.
Do you have any crazy stories from your magic life?
One time, I got a call from Penn and Teller to help them out a little bit on The Tonight Show. They needed me to be in a monkey suit and rush the stage with cymbals and jump up and down and then run away. And I was worried that, you know, if this is the one thing I screw up, I'd slip and fall, it would just be a disaster.
Oh, no.
So thankfully, it all went really well. And I'm still waiting for my next call to get into a monkey outfit again.
Okay, Alexander, let's see if you fooled Penn and Teller.
Okay.
Hey, Alex. Good to see you, boy. We're big fans. We were just, as a matter of fact, there was one thing that you developed and you were selling online that Teller and I bought and looked at to possibly do a closer this year. We ended up not using it, but next year we may be doing your material. You're a wonderful creator, a fabulous close-up magician, have such elegance and simplicity in your performance. And our mentor, Johnny Thompson, who we love dearly, always said you have to talk away the box. You got to talk away the box. You got to give some excuse for the props. You've got crazy props here that don't exist anywhere in the world. Yeah. And the way you talk away the box is by simply saying, I have crazy props here that don't exist anywhere else in the world. And I love how honest that is and how much it works. He just goes, okay, it's a little sword. Fine, we're okay with that. And you just move on through that. And I also love your style. You know, there's a lot of pressure, and some people, to use, you know, Vegas gambling terms, they get on tilt, they get rattled, and you just go right through, straight through, really comfortable, really elegant. And I guess I should say to Alyson, wonderful job, because you're the one who did all the magic. And when we watched this through, we just really enjoyed every moment of it. And I said to Teller at the end, I think that would fool just about anybody. And Teller said, not me. And he said it with a great deal of kindness, because you know he loves you, Alex. But we love the whole routine. We don't think you fooled us, and I think I slipped in a word or two.
Yeah, I think, Alyson, you're going to have to keep working on your magic and try again next time.
Darn, all right, I didn't fool them, but you were very entertaining. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Boyce.